Okay?
You're not even here in this conversation.
I'm here. I can
You're
hear
doing like
very
four
well.
different things at
No,
once.
I'm a woman. I can do that.
Yeah, not really doing any of them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Really. So what am I wrong about?
I
You're
said,
definitely way
I
smarter
said,
than I
I
am.
said clearly to you that I am following a certain code by Torah.
Deflecting again.
I don't
That has
need
nothing to do
to
with what we're
accept
talking
any
about.
other
It has nothing to do
options.
with what we're talking about.
Yes, there is. There
No.
is all kinds of options.
I don't know if that's just because that's where you always go to in your head as a safe place.
No.
Where you think because you have a certain set of morals, everyone has to listen to you. They don't.
I didn't say you have to
And
listen
Mom,
to
guess
me, but
what?
you just don't have
The
to do it
second
in
you
here.
can't pay for this place, guess what? You're under someone else's rules now. Just like everyone else.
Guess what? Most likely I'll move to a 1.5 bedroom. One for me, one for Yosef. Is that? Where are you gonna go?
Go ahead. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Mom, your assumption is Yosef wants to live with you. Yosef's
can
here
live with
because
you.
of his friends. Yeah.
That's fine.
You think between a choice between you and me, he's gonna live with you?
Okay. You think you're a good example too?
Yeah. I think I'm a hell of a lot better example than you. I'm not perfect by any means. And it's not my responsibility at all. I have a responsibility as a brother. But you have completely disregarded your, emotional responsibility to talk to your kids, make sure they feel safe. You don't give a shit. You just want them to make you look good. That's it. Imagine if I came to the city and I spoke about these problems in front of everyone.
I usually have no problem you speaking in front of everybody.
Oh, sure.
Because all the tapes I did
You only
were
call the police when we do. You have no problem.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Where's the, do you know what cognitive dissonance is, Mom?
Yeah, it's when you say something and then you do something else.
Yeah.
So what am I saying and doing differently? I am a Chabad observant person living in a house.
Here we go, back with the same old rites and rituals routine that you love to do.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Where is the dissonance?
No, because you seem to think that because you're a Chabad, you're an Orthodox Jew, that you're somehow better than everyone
I didn't
else.
say that. I said
No, because you
in my
treat
house.
everyone else.
No,
I don't go by your words, man. I go by your actions.
I
And your
reminded you
actions
when you were
speak
outside.
way
When
louder.
you were outside of this house.
Outside, you treated me the fucking same.
No, I came and
the
brought
grocery.
stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
The shit you brought me, the rice had gnats in it. The oranges were unedible. You buy me.
I went
You buy
to
me.
buy it in the shop.
Yeah, because you buy me bottom of the barrel shit, thinking that's like I'm ever gonna use that. You never ask. You never ask, Nathan. What do you need?
No, I did ask actually. I did ask. I remember asking you
Why
clearly.
Do you bring it?
What?
Just forget it, Mom. Forget it.
I'm bringing it because when you were outside, you were some other rules. I didn't care.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
told
care.
you. I
You
told
didn't care
you
how the things you've already done in the past
what
stay
things I
with
did.
someone.
What did I do? Told you that there is
You want me to
a
listen?
moral code
Great.
for my life.
You can have a certain moral code and not be a shitty person. Okay.
How am I being shitty?
You want me to explain to you?
Yes.
I'm not gonna if you're just gonna say it didn't happen like that.
I don't remember the way you do.
Fine.
I remember
I'm not asking you
things
to remember it.
differently.
I'm asking you to listen to what I'm saying to you
I've heard
now.
you many times.
Are you?
I'm reminding you that
So
we
in
sat
what
together
way?
in
In what
therapy
way?
and other
No,
ways
no.
too.
Therapy isn't gonna cure this, Mother.
Okay.
Sitting down and talking like a person will.
I did.
Okay.
Several times. I'm reminding you that we sat together with therapists.
You didn't. And you did the
alone.
same thing.
We sat on
You
the
do
chair.
the same thing you do in therapy, man. How do you live like this? It's so fake.
It's not fake.
It's so fake. You just disregard. You deflect anything you don't want to talk about. You go back to the same
I'm gonna repeat
four
it again and
talking
again.
points.
The 4 talking points are moral codes that I live by.
No, they're not moral codes.
They're
certain
things
pillars you hide behind because you think all the things you do are good.
What do I do? What
Your
do I do?
moral code
What do I do?
makes you a shitty person in my eyes.
In what way?
Okay? Because you'd rather have a nice Shabbos, have a tight, orderly weekend while screaming and yelling at everybody.
I scream and yell at you?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
I
No,
can
no, no,
let you listen to the
okay?
tapes of
And you
the
still get
conversation between
upset,
us.
okay?
I tape
Mom,
you on a
I'm not
purpose.
doing
You
this.
understand that?
Your biggest fucking issue is you never listen to anyone but yourself,
I
and you're
am
doing it
listening.
right now.
I am
I
listening.
am telling you,
Mhm.
when I'm 15, 14 years
Mhm.
old, and my mother's screaming at the
I'm
top
not
of her
screaming at
lungs,
you. I was
yes, you
telling
were.
you. I was
Yes,
telling
you
you
were.
that we
No,
need
you were
to get
screaming.
ready for
You were
Shabbat.
screaming.
I wasn't
You were
screaming.
screaming. And until you accept that,
I know.
and I understand, either you can't remember, or you're
Everything
too
in your
insecure.
no, wait a
Okay,
minute.
Mom?
Everything in your way
You
is
are a bully.
put
And I think the only
this way.
difference between you and you 10 years ago
Mhm.
is you're too old.
Mhm.
That's it.
I'm too
You know
old.
the stress will kill you faster.
Right.
That's it.
So you want to kill me?
No.
You're doing a good job.
Hold on.
You're doing a
Don't
good
fucking
job
put words in my mouth.
stressing me.
You are responsible for yourself.
Of course.
I can do whatever I want. You're still responsible to figure it out.
Yeah, but
Okay?
calling me names and
Fine.
pushing it upon
Fine.
me is not
Fine.
nice. And
You
this
know
is why
what?
you will not live
You know
here.
what? Fine.
If I decide, this
Mom.
is my decision.
Mom.
I gave you
Mom.
an
You have
opportunity to
created
stay here.
an unhealthy dynamic in this
Mhm.
family. Joseph and I are in
Mhm.
a state of paralysis. We can't function fully because
Mhm.
we have not been taught how to function fully.
What would you like to learn
Okay?
that I didn't teach you?
I don't know. Maybe how to clean a house, but you don't know how to do that. Maybe how to sort your life out, but you don't know how to do that.
Mhm.
Speak. Oh, so sorry. Don't speak. Act. Okay?
Have
Don't come
you?
to your
Have
kids.
you?
Don't come to your kids
How?
and say, I've offered.
Mhm.
But that comes with boundaries,
Mm.
dear mother.
Okay.
And you don't want to accept boundaries.
Which
There's no
boundaries? What are
reason.
the boundaries that you talk about that I don't accept?
I just told you. You can
Tell
go
me.
back
Yeah,
in
well,
30 minutes.
mm.
Have you forgotten already? Tell me. You know.
You told me basically that I'm supposed to accept your wanting to
No.
be
Nope.
gay
Not what I said.
in this house.
Not what I said.
So what did you say that I didn't get?
Well, yeah, partially I did.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
And
And
it's
if I
not.
don't accept that, so
Sorry. I'm
okay.
sorry. Let's think logically for a
Mhm.
second.
I don't accept it.
Fine.
Let's agree on this.
No.
I don't accept
What
it.
do you lose?
I don't also no
What
no
do
no.
you lose?
It's not an
Because
issue
I'll
of
tell you
losing.
what you
I don't
gain.
want to
I'll
accept
tell
it.
you what you
It's
gain,
your
Mom.
deal. What do I gain from it?
You gain the endless conversations ending about this topic.
No.
You gain someone you can trust to help you with rent. You
Mhm.
gain
You haven't
someone.
done anything
You
about
want to
it.
know why? Because we've been having this discussion for years.
Okay, then
Okay?
don't. I
No.
prefer to have you outside of my house
Fine.
than have you
Fine.
here and give me
Fine.
conditions.
So do I.
Okay, then
But
it's
until
gonna happen.
I'm ready to leave.
No,
Yeah.
it's not gonna work this way.
Fine.
Because
No.
that was discussed
No.
already
You know
with
what, Mom?
Ravacha, with everybody
Fine.
involved,
So
about
let
the
me
fact
ask
they
you
need to
something.
move.
Let me ask you something.
Mhm.
I've told my social
Mhm.
workers not to talk to you.
I
Okay?
know. They told me.
Okay, so they are talking with you.
No,
So I'm
because
done.
that
Nope,
because the
I'm done.
owner of
No,
Ravacha
exactly.
is not your
Exactly. So you
Yehudit
know
is not
what?
yours.
So
She
you know
just
what?
told me.
I'm gonna
The
go have a
similar.
conversation with
Mhm.
Sivan right now.
She's not
And I'm
my
telling her,
counselor.
here,
Yehudit.
you're breaking the law.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
Fine.
I'm allowed to talk to Yehudit. She's the head of Ravacha.
Fine. Then
She's
send
not
me
yours.
then send me her number. I'm allowed to talk to her too.
That's the problem.
What's her
Don't
number?
you have her? I'll send it to you. Gladly. I'm gonna say it again.
No, send me her
Yehudit,
number.
the head of Ravacha,
Send me
is
her
not your
number. I don't
counselor.
care. I
Okay.
do not care. Okay?
Mhm.
She is not allowed to go to my social worker
She's
and ask them
allowed.
what they're doing.
No, she's allowed
No,
to talk
she's
to
not.
the social
No,
worker
she's not.
or offer her.
No,
Yes,
she's
she is.
not. Fine, send me her number.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait a minute. Why should I
Okay.
send you that number?
I'll get it from Siva.
Okay. Be my guest.
Okay? Mom?
But she's allowed to talk to
Mom?
me and relate any kind of
You
offers
might be
from her.
slipping a little bit.
Mhm.
Okay? The
In what way?
schemes, the games, and the tricks might be getting a little too tangled up in your mind. Okay?
What games?
I'm sure. No.
What
Let
games?
me lay it out plainly.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah,
What game
please.
you're fucking playing?
Okay.
You're going to my fucking social workers,
I'm not.
saying things that
You
aren't
don't have
true.
workers. You have a
You are
worker.
going to my social workers, saying things that aren't true. Okay?
What is not true?
If you want to sit down and have this conversation between the three of us, we can. But what you are doing is you're taking clips where you push my buttons, intentionally get me
How am
angry,
I not pushing your button?
record me, and then send it to them saying I'm living with a mentally deranged lunatic or someone with autism. Okay?
You are.
I know I know the fucking game you're playing. Okay? I know the
You
fucking
think
game you're
what you're doing
playing.
is okay?
I know the fucking game you're
Do you
playing.
know? Do you
Do you know what you're fucking doing? Asshole.
Here we go.
Words.
Why
Guess what? Cunt. Because sticks and fucking stones. Okay?
Do
And
hurt.
guess what?
Do hurt.
Fine. You're a fragile little bitch. Okay? Call me something. See if I give a shit.
Do you want me to
I'm
go
not
to the
you.
police right now?
Go to the police, pussy.
And
Okay?
if I do that, you know what's going to happen. It's right away. Because you have 3 months.
You know what I said to you?
I'm
2 weeks
asking
ago?
you. I tell
can
you.
die tomorrow
I know.
happy. Okay?
Why do you
my
want to be
soul,
out
no,
in the
I'll tell
street?
you. I'll
Why?
tell you why.
Why?
Because my soul,
Mhm.
I'm very much connected with it. You, very much grounded on this fucking planet. Okay? You got a whole lot of karma you got to work through. You probably don't even understand what I'm fucking saying.
No.
You just interpret it through your dumbass Torah thinking, if I just do the same things every day, if I just ritualistically go to shul, everything will work out, right?
I didn't say that. I just say that what you're doing
What
and
am I
cursing
doing?
people and calling names, derogatory names, is not okay.
I only call people derogatory names that I really don't like.
Yeah, you did that to other people.
I've never.
Too.
Oh, who?
Kids.
Who?
I remember that.
Who?
I have all the
when I was a
reports.
kid?
Yeah.
Guess what? That's
Yeah.
normal.
Why is it normal
'Cause I'm
to
a
call
kid.
other people?
And guess what? Me as an adult,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever called someone a cunt as much as you. You want to know why? Because I've never not gone to know a cunt like you. That's
Why
it.
am I that? Why would you call me
Because I
something
look
that
into your eyes and I see nothing but a
Wait a minute.
cold, dark,
Let me ask you this.
just really sad
That
person.
word means that I'm a
I'll
whore.
tell you what I
Okay?
see.
Why do you say that to your
Fine.
mother?
Fine. You want to know how I'm using it?
Mm-hmm.
When I say cunt,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean is
Mm-hmm.
I see a deeply sad,
Well, sad is
deeply
different than
sad
something that
individual.
is very
Fine. You're a
descriptive about my
miserable
body.
person. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you act like a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Go to Britain and see if they're gonna use that in the exact term. I don't know
So
if
I
it's your
go
autism,
and
Mom.
no, I don't have
I don't know if it's
autism.
your autism.
I
But
go
people
sleep around
use
with people.
words. No, I don't think. I think you do have
So you're
autism.
talking about
Because people
oh,
use
okay.
words. When I say fuck, I'm not saying I actually want to have intercourse. It's a what's the word?
It's a derogatory word.
No, it's a pejorative
No,
that you use
it's a
to emphasize
derogatory
something.
word
Yeah,
that
it
you
is.
use for your mother.
It is.
It's violence. It's violence.
It's violence. Why? Because you're scared and you're
No, because that is not acceptable in any home.
Fine, I don't care.
None of
You've done so many things that are unacceptable.
I didn't do
in any home
anything
as well.
to you.
Okay?
I didn't do
You're
nothing.
abusive.
You're
Okay?
abusive.
And the reason I'm calling it out
You're
is
abusive.
because I don't want to be anything like you when I'm your
Okay.
age.
Well, you don't need to be around me. Okay?
I don't
If
wanna
I'm
be
abusive,
around you.
then leave.
Okay?
Then leave.
I don't really have a relationship with you, in case you've noticed.
I've noticed that.
None of your
Why are you
kids
here?
really do.
Why are you here then?
Because you decided to have a family.
I don't know you
properly.
above
Yes,
18.
you do.
No.
So,
Check the law. Above
laws
18,
aren't a
I know.
replacement for morals.
No, morally
You
not
like to use the
correct.
moral.
If
You
somebody
like to use the law
who's
that
abusing me,
you
okay,
like to
shouldn't
use
be
the
around
law
me.
as a replacement for your shitty morals.
Somebody who is
All you
abusing me
do,
should not be around me.
exactly. All
No.
you're doing,
You should leave.
all you're doing is projecting what you know to be true onto me. And as long as you keep doing that, you're never gonna grow as a person.
I don't want to grow this way. I don't want to
You don't
grow
want to
this way.
grow anyway, man.
I don't want to grow the
You just
way you
want to
want
be
me.
sad and apparently destroy your fucking family. Okay. Because when Dad was in his coma, I wasn't the one coming to the family table being a whiny ass bitch, saying, my family hates me, no one wants to listen to me. That was you. Okay? You were the insecure one during that. You were the anxious one. You let it all out on your fucking kids.
I didn't.
I did.
Telling you what's right and wrong is not letting it out.
Hey, guess what? And I've realized this. You don't know what's right and wrong. You barely even know what's even happening in this world anymore.
I do.
80% of your perception of this world is through that phone and Facebook. It's crazy. Do you know that Mark Zuckerberg 2 months ago made it so that there's no content moderation? That means anyone can just lie on the platform. Okay? I'm not joking. You can look it up. See if you care. Now you want to tell me that you know what's right and wrong when you can't even tell me what's real? You've already sent me like 3 or 4 AI videos that you think are like real.
No, I wasn't sure what it is.
Yeah,
but
and guess what? The ones that you don't question, those are all also AI, Mom. I'm telling you. Okay.
AI is thinking over, and it's known.
Yeah, no, it's known. Yeah, you still seem to think that the world's gonna function normally.
I didn't say it's functioning normally. I'm saying that I would like to function according to Torah. And that's a choice I
Yeah,
made.
but you don't function according to Torah. You
How
function
am I
under
not?
your version of Torah.
How am I not?
And it's selfish because you only function under your version of Torah.
What is my version?
It's selfish, it's a very selective version of the Torah that you like to use to control others.
Please expand on it. What is my version?
You can expand on it as well.
I said that the Rebbe said.
Oh, I said that the Rebbe said.
I'm just stating what I said to you, okay? The Rebbe said that everybody has urges of any kind. Urges to scream,
and I'm sure,
urges to curse.
Let me ask you for a second.
Urges about homosexuality.
Let me ask you for a second.
Wait, let me finish.
Have you had urges in your life to sleep with a woman?
I can say that I'm not going to get into this because I don't think it's relevant. אני יכולה לקחת ולהתחיל וזה רגיל. אני אפתר את זה. אז אני אשים בחוץ לסיפור. לא, ברור, זה לא נשאר. אז למה יש לך שני אלה שמשו אותך וזה? שיחזר יש לך זה שתי אלה לא, ולהמשיך השבוע בתור טוסטים או משהו. אני לא יודעת אם הם נכנסו לזה. זה כאילו, זה בטוח היותר? אני מקווה. אני לא אוכלת, אני מבינה? תסמין את אוכלת? מה? לא אוכלת תסמין? אני לא אוכלת תסמין. אני יודעת מה, אני מחכה לעשות את זה בבדיקה קצת. עד הבדיקה גם אני לא אוכלת. כדי שתראו את התוצאות של זה. כן. כל זה אני אוכל לסוגר את זה. עד הזה. אני עדיין לא יודעת, כי קנינו את זה חדש, השתמשתי בזה כמה חודשים, אז תפסיק לעבוד. ואנחנו מתלבטים אם נשים את זה, כאילו, הבאתי את זה לפה, כי... חצי מזה כבר הלך לגמר, אני עכשיו פה ממיינת, אני עשיתי כמה דברים לתת. אני אתן לך את זה? לא, זה ככה, שמלת האוטו הוא... זה אפס. לא, אני פשוט אשים את זה שם, אני לא... כן. טוב, זה אמרנו, נעשו. זה מקסימום נצא משהו אחר, אם לא נעשה צלחת חמישה. תראי, אני יודעת משהו, חבל, הרי בשירים אחרות גמור, ההבנה, כי אם זאת בחירת חמש, פסתי ערך חמש. לא רק בחירת חמש, אלא ערך חמש. ברור. לא, אבל זה לא ברור, כי הרבה אנשים מתבקפו, כי אני יודעת שיש להם כלי חמש, וזה... אוי, נו, כלי חמש, הקדוש ברוך הוא לא אמר, אל תוכלו כלי. לא, אז אי אפשר לעשות בחירת חמש, אי אפשר, אפשר לי להגיד מלא תבלינים, כל דברים סיבוכים וזה, אני צריך בחירת חמש. אבל לא בהכרח משאירה לכת. אבל זה בדיוק הנקודה שלנו. אבל זה דברים שהם חמש, פסטות, תפורות, זה אחלה חמש. זה לא חמש? זה חמש. אני אגיד לך, קמח לא חמש. קמח הוא לא חמש. מקום. כשנתנו את הקמח, והכינו ממנו פסטה, הוא הפך להיות חמץ גמור, והוא בתחילה טוב. יש דברים, אני הבנתי חייב להיות חמש. זה פסטה זה חמש גמור. חמש גמור, להחזיק לחם, במקום סגור, כאילו, יש לי אחד להחזיק את המצטער, כאילו, לא, חמש. יש לי מספיק חמץ, גם אז מתחת למיטות בשבילתי, ברור, גם היה לי זה פעם, זה יתפוס, כן, אז זהו, יאללה ביי. טוב, נחזיק את זה בקטעים, אז פסח. פתאום.
Why do you follow the Torah, Mom? Tell me.
Because I believe it's absolute truth.
And why do you believe it's absolutely true? Why do you act on it?
That is something that I've been through a process in my life that I realize it's true. There's no other
Okay,
answer.
but so then why did
It was a
no, why did
process.
you change? Let me ask you. Why did you change?
Because I realized that certain things are false.
And other things are better, right?
No better. True. There's a difference between
Mom,
better and true.
There is no falsity
In my
this
case-
world. There are only things further from the truth and closer to the truth.
So you
Okay.
could say it's the truth. I
So
don't think
you're
say close.
closest to the truth.
Mhm.
So what is the truth, Mom?
There's right and wrong in this world.
No, there isn't.
Mhm.
The truth is there's only one thing in this world. It's
Mhm.
not the truth of the Torah.
Mm.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I'm
No,
saying
you
to
are.
you what I believe.
No, you are.
What I believe.
Because there is one. No. We both believe the same thing. I just don't think
Mhm.
you realize it.
Mhm.
Okay? There is one truth in this world, Mom. You want to know what that one truth is? Stop. Why do you do this?
I'm waiting for oh, here we go.
Like, do you see me pulling on my phone and like scrolling in the middle of like when I'm
I
talking
have
with
to
you?
meet somebody. I'm sorry. I'm not like always.
So then fine. Mom, listen.
I am listening
like the
and
Torah.
doing this.
Because it's giving you a better way to see things, correct? You see more truth in your life. Okay?
Right. So what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that
Mhm.
is you only listen to yourself.
Mhm.
Everybody in this world has their own version of the truth.
Sure.
There is no
I
version
don't
of
need
the
to listen
truth
to their version.
beyond fine. So then understand this.
Mhm.
I think I've perfectly seen what person you are.
Mhm.
Okay? You are selfish.
Mhm.
You only listen to your version of the truth, thinking that it's good for everybody.
I didn't say it's good for everybody.
Yeah, it's only good
I
for
didn't
yourself.
say that.
It's only
I
good for
said
yourself. It's
that
selfish.
I
You're
prefer-
self-serving.
Okay.
And you're going down a self-serving path,
Mhm.
thinking you're going down a service to others path. There are two paths in
I'm
this
going
world,
to ask
Mom.
you directly.
That's what you think
Why
good
you
and evil
think
is.
that
Good and
accepting,
evil, good and evil are two different
no,
things.
it's not.
Service to other people and service to yourself. That's what good and evil is
So you
in
call
this world.
accepting
Service to
your morals?
yourself? No, I'm not asking you to accept my
Okay.
morals. I'm asking us to work together.
How?
Maybe by understanding that we want the same thing.
How?
A
By
better
having guys
future.
there?
You know what, Mom? Fine.
I
If
don't.
having guys here makes you uncomfortable, then I don't have to. But guess what?
Mhm.
Having guys here and you accepting me as gay are two different things. I'm asking for this. I'm asking to not
No,
feel
you're not.
uncomfortable. No, I am.
No, you're
Do not put words in my mouth.
I am.
You are.
Because your behavior is not showing that.
What behavior?
Thinking that it's okay for you to verbally abuse me.
These are separate issues.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
In my world, it's
These
the
are
same.
separate issues, and
No.
I'm going to go back because
I'm
you're
not
trying
willing
to
to live
avoid the
this way.
question.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There you
Take
go.
it.
Service to self.
We're done.
You're a selfish person.
Okay. If that's selfish in your view, not to be
No,
abused by
no.
you, then it's your version
You're a
of it.
selfish person, Mom.
You
Okay.
want me to accept abuse. I don't
No, it
want
has
to,
nothing
and I
to
will
do
not.
with you are an abusive person, and all you do is turn around to the people who call you out.
How am I abusive?
No, you.
How am I abusive? By
And then you
saying that
say,
I don't accept.
How? You know what, Mom?
I don't
I'll
accept
explain
this
to you how you're
person.
abusive in front of another person, so you can't lie. Okay?
Whatever. Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Go ahead. We did it a couple times.
Let's
if
do
you
it again.
remember.
This time, I'm not
I
gonna go
invited
away.
you.
Let's do it
Invited you
again.
to do it in front
Then
of the
let's
police
do it
officer.
again. Then
You
let's
wanna
do it
meet her?
again.
You want to meet
Let's
her?
do it again.
Do you want to meet her?
No, I want all three of us to sit and have this same conversation.
Anybody?
And you do have a problem.
No, I don't.
You can't lie to a third party.
I can't. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Mom.
Do you know what they all say?
You're slipping, Mom.
I'm not slipping. I gave you an option. I invited you on a specific day to come with even with your translator, your student. You refused to come. Remember? You didn't come. So that's disgusting. Doing that. And you know that. Your behavior is it'll sound really good.
I see that as abusive. Doing that to me, okay? In my own home, the disrespect that you showed to me in action and in verb. That's abusive. I feel Mira, ¿qué se necesita? Just continue, please.
Afraid of what happened is next.
I'm not afraid of anything, Nathan. I'm not afraid of those things.
Most
I just
people,
don't want to
most
be with it.
people aren't afraid of things. Don't need to verbalize it.
You say that I don't. Well, being disgusted, that's not okay for anybody. I mean, not for me and for anybody in your life, okay? So repeating things that are right and wrong, that's part of being a parent.
Well, I think being an xenophobic, racist, homophobic
I'm allowed to have that.
is just a bit more damaging to this world than burping.
Okay. I don't have to accept it.
Yeah, it just
There's
makes
no
you look
law that says I have
it
to.
just makes you look like a idiot.
Okay, well.
And I'm just realizing, like, I used to look up to you, man. I used to think, wow, look at Mom. She's like done so many amazing things. She talks about all these amazing. She has so many friends. This is shit. It is all just you trying to make yourself look good.
So I don't have to dress. Right. Ooh.
You're the kind of person who has no close friends in 5,000 years. Am I wrong? What's wrong in this world, Mom? Your mother? Killing babies. Want to know what your year-old countries are doing the past couple of years? Well, a year and a half now. Killing a whole lot of babies. But they're all Hamas, so I guess it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or, wait, they're all dolls made of silicon. It's Pally Media. Or they're hiding behind them in human shields. That's why every building in Gaza is destroyed. Because they were all human shields. It's all Hamas, of course. Now it's morally correct to kill them. Because they're not actually humans.
Okay.
Wow.
So
I love my country.
Yeah, I see that.
No, I'm making a little bit out of your belief here, Mike.
Yeah, I don't believe so fine. And I do believe that Hamas is a
Here we go
terrible
again
organization.
with the what's the word? Brainwashing.
No, it's not brainwash, Nathan. It's out of knowledge. How is your Arabic?
Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. You can learn in a way that makes you less smart, in case you didn't realize.
And you understand Arabic, right? And understand.
Hey, Mom. Guess what? Guess what? And this might take a little nuance to understand. Here.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I know, and I know every single one.
So yeah, you saying
I
you
know
know Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're implying that I don't know what's going on because I can't know Arabic. Guess what? They translate. Okay? They tell us in English.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
they don't translate
So guess what,
accurately.
Mom? I do know what's going on. I do know that.
So we're
You're
killing
supporting-
babies.
Yes, and you're ethnically cleansing 2 million people from Gaza. Okay? That's it. Not you personally, but you're supporting it. Okay? That's it. And you want to talk about morals. It's laughable that you want to turn to me, who just wants to go have some fun with dudes, while you're supporting the starvation.
Have fun with dudes outside of
While
my
you're
house.
supporting the starvation of millions.
First of all, there's
of
no
people.
millions of people that left that are not
Millions
Hamas
of people.
operatives.
That's
These
crazy to me.
people should be out
Like
of
the
them.
delusion that's going through your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You genuinely want to sit at the same table and talk about moral high ground when we live on stolen land.
We're not living on the stolen land. This is our land.
Whatever you say, man.
That is
And we're currently
Nation.
cleansing Gaza.
We're taking
It's up to
out.
200,000 dead people. Hamas at max is 40,000. So that means 160,000 are innocent people.
They're not
So
even-
you're just wrong by any measure of the numbers.
First of all, they were offered
You
to
can't
do-
have an intellectual conversation about this. You can only go to those Israeli talking points that no longer work. 'Cause everyone's
Why
seen
don't
the
they
truth.
work?
Because everyone's seen the truth. Okay? That's it. I've seen the truth, realized I've been lied to most of my life by all my adults, all the adults in my life. Not one has come up to me and said, you know, Israel's an apartheid state, right? You know what apartheid means,
Yes,
right?
I do know what an apartheid. We're not an apartheid.
It means it's pretty similar to slavery,
We're not.
where you have one group of people that have more rights than others.
Mhm.
And I was like, that's crazy. But I didn't deny it. Because I drive past the signs every day. I drive past the checkpoints where Arabs have to wake up at 4 a.m. to do security scans. Yeah.
They're the one who blow up stuff and, you know.
Yeah, there's the
We don't.
racism. There's the racism again.
Why is it racism to admit the fact that they attacked us on the 7th of October?
Why did they attack us?
They-
Did history start
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
Does it matter
Again,
why?
Again,
No,
one.
in your
Yeah, it does.
opinion?
It does.
Mhm.
It very much does. Because unless you want it to happen again, there are things you can do to prevent it. Like giving people equal rights.
They cannot have equal rights.
Why not? Oh, so
Seriously?
exactly. Why would they annihilate us?
Because they do that to their own people in other countries, of Arab countries.
You're
Yes.
just afraid that they're gonna do
They
to
do
us
that.
what we're doing to them.
Show me one democratic
You're just
country.
afraid.
One democratic country that is Muslim.
You're just afraid.
Show me one democratic
Saudi
country.
Arabia.
They're democratic?
They're more democratic than Israel.
Did you know that women don't have rights in Saudi? They can't even drive.
Yes, they can.
Oh, wow. They advanced.
Yeah. People grow, people change.
Do you know you can actually...
No, I think the real answer is you're afraid of them doing to us what we're doing to them.
Mhm.
Same thing the Nazis said about the Jews.
So you compare us to Nazis. You compare us to Nazis.
Your words.
Now,
Not mine.
okay, explain to me what
No.
you just said.
Your words, not mine.
Okay.
You want to? Sure, I'll explain.
Yeah, please.
The Nazis said, if we give the Jews equal rights, then they'll want to kill us like we've been killing them.
When did they say that?
Look it up.
They just decided
Look
that
it up.
the Jewish
up the
people.
It's a very common quote.
Oh,
And it's actually further than just these. It's actually a very common colonial defense
so
measure.
now we're colonial.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to reality.
So the
We're
Torah,
a colonial apartheid state.
the Torah talks about Israel as being the land of the Jews.
So let me tell you something, Mom.
For 3,000 something
You wanna know
years,
what-
in all the
you wanna know
versions,
what-
including the
you wanna know what
Quran,
the slaves-
including
You
the
want to know
Quran.
what the slavers said about the slaves? They said if we give them equal rights, they'll rise up and kill us.
But they do that.
No, they don't.
They attack us on
Who's they?
because we are Jewish.
Who's they?
I'm not gonna get into this.
Why not?
You start. I said
They just don't think you have a real answer.
I do have a real answer, but you.
Okay, so then why are we killing innocent people in Gaza?
They're not innocent
Why aren't they innocent?
because they are operatives that are there, and ever since we gave them the ability to build a nice country there, to have their own, and we supply.
Oh, so we've given them everything, and they're just spoiled little people.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
They got.
And you believe that, yes?
Of course.
You as an intellectually sound person believe that.
No, I see that.
So let me
Much
ask you
posh-
something.
Do you know what much
Hold on,
posh
let
is?
me ask you something.
Do you know what much
Let me
posh is?
ask you something.
Do you know what much posh is?
We've
I'm
also
gonna repeat
given we've
myself.
also given concrete health insurance
Mhm.
and other nation building supplies to other countries. They've risen up against us. Why not?
Which countries we give? Which? Give me
We
an
trade with
example.
Turkey, we trade with India, we trade with a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
the-
not trading. We're not trading here.
So then, Mom,
Much posh gives
how is
them.
that different? You're talking about aid, the minimal aid that we let into Gaza.
It's not minimal. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
it is minimal.
I would-
I've heard fucking Knesset members say we need to mow the lawn.
Right.
You want to know what the Nazis said about the Jews? You need to put them on a diet.
Mhm.
I'm not being hyperbolic in the slightest. We live in a Nazi state. The name's just different.
So you call
But-
it enough.
You know what? If you support the state, you know what? You can put
Every way.
you can put the two and two together without me saying it.
Oh.
Okay?
But you said it before. You
Yeah.
said I was not.
But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
You like to use my words against me.
Of
So
course.
you can put
Because
the
you're
two
telling
and two
me,
together.
you're telling
and
me that
figure
my
out
views
yourself.
are Nazi
Because
views.
you want to know what?
Yes.
I read history books and I see things like the Nazis saying we need to mow the lawn.
Mhm.
And then I hear Israeli Knesset members say we need to trim the grass in
I agree
Gaza.
with
Yeah. They're a Nazi.
Okay. You said it.
And I just want to concretely know in my mind what kind of person you are. Okay?
That's what you said.
Look me in the eyes and say it.
We should mow the lawn in Gaza. Get it? Okay. I hope you understand.
Good. Then I'm done.
Good.
I'm just like, no, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. You're not special. You're just stupid.
Mm.
Okay, the Nazis
You're
weren't.
stupid. I can.
Okay, yeah, I am stupid. I am stupid.
You keep on.
You know what, Mom?
Why should I take
Incredibly
calling me
fucking
stupid?
stupid. I am not a
Why
smart
calling
guy.
me
But
stupid?
you want to know something? I'm a little bit smarter than you.
No.
Okay?
Got it. Okay. And it's okay for you to call me that.
No, it's
Call me
not.
names
You know
because
what?
I believe that this
You
is
know
my
what?
country.
You know what? Think of it as a lesser evil shit. Okay?
It's not lesser evil. I'm not gonna accept that. from
Yeah,
you.
I understand.
Ever.
I don't care.
That's abusive.
I'm done with like,
Calling.
dude. I
you- Yeah.
don't care. You're not my parent anymore.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye.
You're not my parents.
Should I go now and ask for
You're not my mother.
to follow
Do
the
it. Nothing's changed.
detention?
Nothing's changed.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't care.
I don't care.
But Mom,
Pack up.
I'm
Pack up.
fine.
Pack
I'm
up.
not doing this anymore.
No.
Okay?
No. I'm not doing
You
this
can act.
anymore.
You can act and do whatever you want. I'm finishing this conversation with saying this. Take it however you want. I want a parent who has good morals.
Mm.
I want a parent
I
who
have
stands
good
for the
morals.
right thing. No, you don't.
I have right things.
I'm sorry.
You are wrong. Really.
You might be my birth mother,
Okay.
but you know what? You've never been my loving mother. All right?
Because I support my IDF and I support the state of Israel,
Yeah,
I'm not your
yeah,
mother.
yeah.
Okay.
You know what?
So no.
You know what? If you want to boil it down to that,
Yes,
yes. If I
we'll
try to
never
show
agree
you
on
the
that.
truth, no, if
No,
I try to show
I'll
you
never
the
agree
truth
with you.
and you just flat out deny,
I deny it.
then you're fine.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I'm
Oh.
just gonna take into account what kind of a person you are
Oh.
and make sure to never speak with people like you ever again.
Good.
People who are so self-absorbed and self-insecure
Goodbye.
about their position in life that they need to control others.
I'm not controlling it. I didn't
The
tell
only
you what to
response
do.
you have, which is a
Mhm.
projection of your subconscious because you don't have a response
Mhm.
because you want me to leave, is to say goodbye. 'Cause
No, if
if
you
you
think
had an
I'm a
honest-
bad person,
if you had an honest
you
no,
do that to me.
you know what, Mom? Guess what?
And I'm not willing to
I can
change.
live
I
with
will
bad
not
people.
change.
I don't care.
I will not change.
That's fine. I can live with shitty people.
You
I
can
don't
live with
care.
it. I can.
Fine.
You're right.
That
I
says
don't
more
want
about
to.
you than it does me.
Uh-huh. I'm not willing to live with somebody who curses me, who says to me that I'm a Nazi. No, I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't have
Stop
to.
acting like a Nazi.
No, I am not going to do that.
So then you-
Ever.
You know what? I'm going to use different terminology because it pisses you off a little bit. You're a fascist.
Okay.
Okay? A bit more broad, a bit more descriptive. Nazis are fascist. You're just a fascist.
שלום הרב ניסן, מה שלומך? אוקיי. כמה להוריד? כמה אתה רוצה שאני אביא? בפתח הכניסה? אוקיי. אוקיי. נכון, נכון, אז אני רציתי לדעת. אוקיי, אבל איפה יש כזה מקום? מעולה, מעולה, אני אעשה את זה. כן, רוצה שיהיה לי אחד חלבי ואחד בשרי? מעולה, מעולה. אז תשמע, כן. אוקיי. רגע, דלת ברזל. נכנסים ממש לתוך הבית כנסת. כאילו מאחורי הדלת ברזל? אוקיי, בסדר, אני אעשה את זה. תודה רבה. יום טוב. ביי.
Most recent news.
Guess what? Also
It's a mass grave. 15 Palestinian paramedics and rescue workers killed in airstrikes.
That's the first I referred you to a moment ago. The second is announcements by the Israeli government.
Oh!
They intend to
It was an accident, right?
Gaza. So the worst predictions of Benjamin Netanyahu's critics have now almost all come true. Impossible, I think, to reject the term ethnic cleansing in that context, and increasingly, of course, people are choosing to use the word genocide as well. But it is to the first story that I want to turn your attention first. 2 witnesses now describing the bodies of 15 Palestinian medics and rescue workers killed by Israeli forces 10 days ago in Gaza. 2 witnesses
10 days
describing
ago.
that.
This is even lower.
By the way, how do you know they're rescuers?
Chest.
I love the terminology. Rescue workers. Do you know that they had
So then,
inside ambulance
I'll find you. I'll find
RPGs.
you rescue
They
workers
had
that
like
can. Hold on.
RPGs.
I'll find you rescue workers from the International Aid Kitchen that come from Switzerland, that come from Sweden. You're gonna tell them Hamas too?
Why do they are going
International? Because you know what? You know why?
Yeah,
Because they're starving them, and they're trying to help people. That's why they're going in.
They can get out. Get out of
You know why they don't get out?
Yeah, why?
Because they're a million times braver than you. Because they're going into a war zone, helping people. Central Kitchen.
Gaza when an Israeli strike has killed a Palestinian man suspected of involvement in Hamas's October 7th.
Suspected. Oh,
Yeah, do you like the words they use?
suspected.
Suspected by who, let me ask you? Israel? Yeah. I can use words like suspected.
So he's not. What if
If
I
they-
brought
no,
you
no, if they
information
said
that
he
he was
was-
participating?
If they said he was, they'd put it in the fucking
Of
news.
course not. Because they don't know. They
Oh,
don't have Shabbat.
no. Because they're, what they're doing, Mom, is they're manufacturing your consent. If everyone's Hamas, you can just fool them all.
How do you know they're not?
Oh my God.
How do you know this guy is not? What proof do you have that this guy is an
Because he was
innocent?
born in Sweden.
Oh my God. So he can't be Hamas if he was born in Sweden.
You're insane, man.
So what?
Everyone's Hamas now. I'm Hamas now.
You could be. If
Oh
you
my
do
fuck, you're
your support.
insane.
Yeah.
You're genuinely
Oh,
insane.
insane. Okay.
And you're surrounded by people just fucking like you.
Mhm.
I can show you direct videos from Telegram of Israeli soldiers like cutting off the
Cutting off what?
head of a fucking dude.
And it's not AI this time.
Holy fuck, man.
So
No,
you're saying
because
that
Mom,
that's not
these
AI.
soldiers are posting it to their Telegram groups because we're so sick as a fucking society. You want to know what they write under the captions? Good job. Kill more of the Hamas scum. That's what you're fucking supporting. That's what you stand behind with such gusto. The murder of fucking innocent people.
The idea.
Every time I think about it, it disgusts me to my core.
You know?
You know what? You know what? What do you summarize my entire reasoning for coming to Israel? I genuinely think it was this. I genuinely think this is why God sent me to this fucking country. He wanted to show me how Nazi Germany happens. Yeah.
So you call us Nazi?
Your words.
No, I'm saying you called me already Nazi several times,
Your words.
and so
Your words, not mine.
it's not my word. What you say?
Your words. Hey,
Nathan,
hey, guess what, Mom? You know what? If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, you don't need to call it a duck, but, you know, yeah, you kind of behave like
How am I behaving like a Nazi, Nathan?
your words.
No, you said because I'm supporting my IDF, that makes me a Nazi, right?
Pretty much, because the IDF is murdering innocent people, and
But
you
they're
support
not
that.
innocent.
Yes,
They're
they
not
are.
innocent.
Fine, the IDF is murdering people
Okay,
without verifying
well,
whether they're innocent or not.
They
You
are.
in your mind, Mom, no, I know what's gonna happen in 10 years. In 10 years, when the truth comes out, you're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna say I was wrong. Because you're so fucking delusional. You're not even living on this planet. You genuinely don't know how to find the truth in this world, and it makes me sad. That's it. I don't feel anger. I don't feel anger. I don't feel hate. I just feel
Oh, you
sad.
don't feel hate.
No,
Oh.
you know what I did in the past, and I was wrong. I was wrong. I was like, you know what? Why is she doing this? I hate this. Now I see the reason, and it's just sad. So you know what? I'm gonna stop. Okay? I'm gonna stop trying to help you from what I see.
Oh, help me.
All right?
Oh, wow. I'm excited that finally
Yeah.
say that you want to help me.
Yeah. No, I don't want to fucking help you
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
Okay? I'm done with this. All right? Yeah, I want to help you by helping you learn what's true and what's not in this
That's a lie.
world.
That's a lie.
It's your words.
Yeah.
You don't get to speak for me.
I
Okay?
can.
I try to help you by helping you come to the truth when you see things that are unfortunately wrong.
It's a lie.
No, Mom.
What
The
you
murder
said
of the
is a lie.
Palestinian people right now is not a lie. You just can't comprehend it because you're too
Oh, I
afraid
can
to.
comprehend.
You can't. And it's sad. Okay? It's sad.
Okay.
But thanks for the lessons. Thanks for the lessons on just how to move forward. and not how to get stuck in a fucking
Well, you can
cesspool
move
like it's
forward.
here. Yeah, just keep going with the threats, Mom.
Really,
That's all you have, and yet you still do nothing.
my only concern was for you. I
No,
didn't want you to.
because Mom,
give
all
up
you
with
do,
stars and
all you
everything.
do is you record me,
Obviously.
and then you send it to somebody that doesn't really give a shit, but doesn't have the heart to tell you, and then you think in 3-4 months' time, I'll be gone.
No, they left it to me in the side wing. And I have been really trying to
You
work
do
with
know
you.
why, Mom? Because if you illegally break the law,
How am I
they're not
legally
involved.
breaking the law? How am I breaking
Harassment.
the law? Oh, harassment. I don't have to have you here. I want to tell
Fine,
you the
but
law.
while I'm here, I can still
Above
sue you for
18.
harassment.
Above 18,
It's a bit more complicated than that.
no,
It is.
I don't owe you anything.
No, you
You're
don't.
not my rent.
But it's a bit
You're
more
not-
complicated
No,
than that.
it's not so complicated.
It is.
I am.
Okay, fine.
And I have enough
So then you know what?
evidence about
So
you.
then fine, you know what?
Mhm.
If you're so sure,
I am sure.
if you're so sure,
Why do you want me to kick you out?
because it would help me. Because I have
I
somewhere
know.
to go.
I
So
think
kick me
you're
out.
right.
You know what? I have somewhere to go.
Right.
I'm not leaving. Because this is more comfortable.
Okay. That's
not the truth, but those are the words you want to
it's
hear.
the truth. Because I asked the owner of the Ravacha,
Mm-hmm.
which says
Go ahead and ask her again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask her again.
she told me. She said that
Go ahead
you
and
know
ask
you
her
were
again.
offered all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Ravacha.
exactly. So it's not true.
And she's allowed to say that, by the way.
Okay.
She's the head of Ravacha.
So you're just completely disregarding what you said before.
What? What did I say before disregarding?
You can go ahead and do whatever you want.
I
Fact of the
said
matter is
that I
you
don't want to
because
kick
you're
you
all
out.
bark and you're no bite.
No, it's because I do care.
No, it's
because
because
I
you
do.
don't care. You're not fucking.
How am I not caring about you?
You only listen to your fucking self.
If I don't agree with you, what does that mean?
You have done more to actively ruin my life
In what way?
than anyone else
In what
in
way?
my life. And I'm not going to explain it to you because you're not going to fucking listen.
I don't think I did.
Okay? Yeah, because you're selfish. You're selfish. All you do is listen to your fucking self. Okay? That will never change, I realize. You have said more mean shit to me.
Like what?
Made me feel more afraid in
What
my
did I say
own body
to
than
you that
anyone else.
Abuse.
You have never been a source of safety for me. You've never been a source of compassion for me. You've never been a source of joy for me. You've only been a source of survival for me. And now that I can survive as an adult,
Good.
I genuinely see no reason to continue our relationship.
Okay. Goodbye.
You're not fun to be around.
Goodbye.
The only reason I tried for as long as I did is because I need a mother way more than you need a fucking son. And you don't seem to realize that. Because again, you're selfish. So I am gonna fucking leave, okay?
I know.
And I'm gonna leave you with this. I don't look at our history as a positive. The only thing I take out of it is it was so negative that I can actually create something positive out of it, okay? No, let me summarize it for you. Let me summarize it for you.
Tell you that I don't support. I support the
No,
idea.
let me summarize
You
it
call
for
me
you.
a Nazi. You call me.
Those are separate things,
That I don't
okay?
accept the fact that you want to do like gay things.
Yeah.
I know.
No, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. All those things and fucking more are the reason
Might make
why I
you
do
bad.
not fucking like you.
Okay.
And I'm done calling you related to me, to be
Okay,
honest.
just shut
I
up.
don't want to be related to you.
Absolutely. Every single one that I mentioned, it's fine with me for a reason that I don't want to be in a relationship. If you cannot understand that I don't need to be forced to change my views
Doing
because
great.
it's uncomfortable.
Moving forward, Mom,
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now.
Okay. Same thing you told me for years now.
What? What have I told you for years?
You hate my guts.
Yeah, and you don't change.
Okay, and I don't want to change.
Doing great. I still hate your fucking guts.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Hate me.
Hate you. No, actually, you know what? I'm letting go of that hate. Because it's
Because
bad
it's
for
not
me.
good for you.
And you know what?
Exactly.
I'm done helping you.
Okay.
I am done talking with you.
Good.
Okay?
Finish now. That will help me a lot, because it's just not fun to listen to you.
Okay, so understand this,
Stop.
Mom. When you come up to me and ask me things, it's just gonna.
You're not gonna ask
Mom,
me
Mom, look at me, because I'm serious. Look at me.
I'm not serious. You're not gonna ask me anything, because you're not gonna be here.
No, I don't care. I'm not talking about asking you for things. I'm talking about family vacations in the future.
Mhm. It's your choice.
It is my choice, and it's your choice to do this, Mom.
Mhm.
Do you want to do this?
What is this?
Me completely just exiting you out from my life, okay?
Okay.
There will be
You're
a
calling
time,
me, I'm not changing.
there will be a time period from when I'm still around you to when I leave, okay, Mom? So
I'm
then
not
fine.
continuing this garbage of like.
So then fine. Neither am I.
So I suggested.
Our relationship moving forward is going to be this: no and silence. Goodbye.
My suggestion to
Okay.
you is to go fast.
Fine. Keep threatening me.
No, I'm not
Keep
threatening.
threatening. No,
I
you
keep on
are.
asking
Keep
you
threatening
to
me.
change your.
Keep threatening me.
your
You want me to
language.
change? I'm not.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not
Me neither.
changing.
Me neither. Too bad.
So then fine. We can go our separate ways.
Good.
But if you keep thinking, because I don't want to talk with you anymore, that I need to leave and those things are connected completely, you're wrong. I'm in this house and I'm not talking with you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We'll see about that.
I'm serious. I'm explaining to Joseph as well. He wants to go to the beach, probably. I'm not doing this anymore.
You don't have to do anything. I'm not
Fine, I'm
forcing
not.
you to
I'm
go
not.
to the beach
Okay.
or do anything
No,
with
because
them.
I fucking want it. I want to go to the beach with my family. But you know what? Moving forward, bye.
Time and Nazi.
Me, Connor, and Joseph,
Mhm.
we're gonna go have fun without you. Okay?
Goodbye. I'll go with my friends. I have friends.
Bye.
Good. Goodbye. Go back to seemingly temporary time here.
Oh. I hope it's permanent.
Mm-hmm.